For our initial city design, we decided to use Zanesville as a reference because it had a similar population of around 25,000 people. We also saw that Zanesville has about 12 square miles of area, and so we based our city off of that too by making ours similar to around 12 square miles of area.
One of the things we noticed when first designing our city was a tendency for the surrounding area to flood. And this can be a really major problem. So to combat this, we decided to put sewage systems underneath all the major roads and storm drains over all the minor roads. These will lead the water, the flood waters, into the river and out of harm's way. So that the flood waters, don't really damage the houses. We will put the houses on they'll be.
As for our initial power grid, we decided to use one coal power plant because it supports nearly 300,000 people, and though we only have 25,000 people as a population for our initial city, we know that we will be expanding sooner or later, and hence we took precautions now so that we don't.
So we figured that the police, schools, and fire station needs of the city would be very similar to other cities, and that the area of influence for a fire station, school, or police department would pretty much be the same regardless of where it is. So we took the population data from Zanesville, Ohio, and the number of police buildings, and compared it with the population of Portsmouth and the number of police buildings, and did the same.
In expanding to meet the capacity of the new city, the former major roads become access roads between parts of the city, and we create a new outer perimeter road to create better accessibility. It's a little bit bigger than the actual city perimeters to allow for further growth, and also connecting to the extremes of the city, like the port and the fishing industry, while also allowing easy navigation of the city.
In addition, we would also take the existing buildings from the beginning of our city and expand them. For example, we would turn school buildings into complexes, which accommodate all 3 levels of schools.
Using the same method that we used to find the area for police station and fire stations, we also found that hospitals have an approximate range of effect of 6 square miles.
In our new city, we've really expanded all of the districts and kind of made them bigger to serve the purposes of the people who will be living there. Firstly, we've expanded the suburbs from being 2 suburbs. Now we have 6 suburbs, and we've also added more onto the business district. In particular, towards the south side near the lake. That's what we think are going to be good fishing industries. Since we know that the lake is only 6 meters deep, we thought that it'd be a nice way to get the economy turning. We've also added some more mixed area towards the north. We did this to encourage more people for the businesses to move up there, and just that'll serve the needs of the people in the district nearby. And finally, we've expanded the industrial district to put more people to work and just produce more goods to meet the city's growing.
The purpose of the railroad station was to connect with the city of Mbandaka, which is a fairly large city to trade with. It even has its own airport.